What's going on, Shady people? ShadyPenguinn will be back to another episode of Road to Rank. Today we are back. We have less salt with us, and we are bringing the sand, and that's exactly why. So Cacturn and Sableye are sticking around from your suggestions, as well as Crustle. However, we're bringing our sand component with Mega Tyranitar, Terrakion, and Excadrill. You guys left these suggestions for these Pokemon, and we're gonna jump right in. And I'm glad you did, because I feel like with this sand team cooking up, we can probably have some fun, especially since Crustle will gain the special defense boost. This Cacturn is a Sand Veil Cacturn, so I have chances to dodge things. We have opportunity at our feet, and we're gonna try to snag not one, not two, but 3 wins today. I'd really like to. We're currently 2 and 4. So really not doing too hot on the ladder with your suggestions. I'm not playing up to par or the suggestions. The suggestions may be a little outclassed on the ladder, which is okay. I like trying to get W's with some crazy stuff. That's creepy. Her rating's 1666 and she has the creepy girl. I don't like that. Talonflame, Rotom, Garchomp, Gengar, Porygon, and Lucario. So the question is, do any of my Pokemon have knockoff? I think the only one that does is Crustle. So I actually really want to bring Crustle this time around, because I see that Porygon too. Granted, I do have a Terrakion, so we really don't have to worry about it too much. You know what? Yeah, we don't have to worry about it too much. I could lead T-Tar. Pretty obvious, but T-Tar is my Talonflame counter as well. I could see my opponent leading Cacturn. I'm gonna go T-Tar. Leading Rotom. I'm gonna bring Cacturn as well. And I think I have to go Terrakion. I really want to go Excadrill. It's not Mold Breaker though, it's Sand Rush, so that Gengar is gonna have fun. It's Life Orb with the Swords Dance as well. So I think I kind of have to go Terrakion. I'm gonna go Terrakion. My Tyranitar also has Ice Beam. So if my opponent thinks that they're gonna catch me off guard with a Garchomp, they're sadly mistaken. Leading the Tyranitar is pretty obvious. It is a Dragon Dance, Ice Beam, Crunch, Stone Edge Tyranitar. So pretty interesting set, having both Dragon Dance and Ice Beam on there. Ice Beam is just there for example, for the Garchomp. Definitely worth having the Ice Beam on there. But usually I don't see the D-Dance on a set with Crunch, Stone Edge, and Ice Beam for some reason. Usually it's, I guess I'm thinking singles with Stealth Rocks instead. I don't know. So we'll see how it goes. I think that we have an okay matchup against this. Granted, the Mega Lucario, now that I'm looking at it, Mega Lucario can push in my entire team. I probably should have considered bringing Sableye. That's going to be a little of a problem. That is going to be a little bit of a problem. We do have Focus Sash Cacturn, so if we have to, we'll go with it. We can Drain Punch it, and we'll be fine. We could also dodge with the sand. We could dodge with the sand, so I might count on that, actually. It might be my only way to win. If he leads Lucario, it's probably my only way to win. No, Porygon 2 is going to be the lead. So a little bit dangerous for us, because we could potentially see a Thunder Wave here of sorts. So I think I'm actually going to switch right out. Let's see. He would go for a status at this point. He definitely would. I don't want to see my Terrakion status. So I'm going to go out into Cacturn here. I'm going to go into Cacturn. I can set up a Swords Dance with Cacturn. We could even dodge the Thunder Wave with the Sand Veil. So I'm kind of hanging on that. I'm kind of having some cheeky fun. We're going to see a Toxic. It doesn't miss. The one status move right now, well, I should say Willow also, but the one status move this Pokemon could have used that would have been okay, and I had a good chance to dodge, would have been the Toxic. Unfortunately, we don't dodge it. At this point, though, I think I'm just gonna. Why do I keep thinking that I have? I keep thinking that I have Drain Punch. I don't have Drain Punch. I have Sucker Punch instead and Seed Bomb. Part of me wants to go for Destiny Bond in case his heart switches out into Talonflame. I'm actually gonna go for Destiny Bond. I'm just gonna show it. Then again, we're Toxic. Really not the best play in the world. However, if he goes for Ice Beam and takes us out somehow, it would be useful. We're gonna outspeed. Now I kind of want you to hit me. Forget about the sand. Get your Ice Beam off. Goes for the Ice Beam. It connects. Is it enough? Cacturn, you're so frail. You're a frail little person. Yes! Honestly, that's great, because Porygon 2 would be like almost impossible to drop otherwise. It would seriously be so hard to drop otherwise. We still have 3 turns of sand left, and we can go out into Excadrill, who's going to outspeed everything under the sun. Oh no, we don't have Excadrill. We have Terrakion. Shoot! All right, that's fine. Not outspeeding everything under the sun, but it's okay. Yo, you hear when Terrakion hit the ground? Oh, that's Rotom. That's kind of bad. All right, we have to close combat. We have quick attack on this thing. We are pro. We have to go close combat. Hydro Pump. We don't dodge, but we have boosted special defense in the sand at least. This thing is choice scarfed. That's weakness policy. Let's go. Weakness policy in the sand, ladies and gentlemen. Woo! Hence the suggestion. And we still get a +2 quick attack off if we want to. Which, of course, I mean, when in Rome. When in Rome, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to see, it's going to be, I was going to say, you had to bring the Lucario. Unfortunately, you're going to have Bullet Punch. So this Trackhan's always as good as dead. My question is, oh, crap. And then this Tyranitar doesn't have anything to hit you for super effective damage. Because you're running gosh darn, not running Earthquake, you're running Ice Beam because of the suggestion. No. Oh, Excadrill would have won it for us. Well, Excadrill wouldn't have been able to take out that, I guess I just gotta hope you don't have priority. I could go for quick attack for chip damage, but I think I just have to hope you don't have priority. Yeah, I'm gonna CC again. It's a Mega Lucario. It's gonna have Bullet Punch and it's gonna take me out. It's gonna ruck my entire team. Basically, if I had brought Sableye, I would have been able to win this one. So he goes for the E-Speed. Can we live? No! Man! Oh, that's so infuriating. Because I could have just switched out, let my T-Tar go down, come back in and close combat at it for game. Because I only went down because of the -1 defense. Without a doubt. There's no reason even. Don't bother, man. Don't. High jump kick. Can you miss? That would have been great. HJK. HJK Mega Lucario. You know how much damage that is with adaptability? Oh my Lanta. All right. We lost against 1381. And definitely a little salty about it. I really expected Bullet Punch. It's so because like I know Extreme Speed is the same base power as Bullet Punch, and it's a higher priority. So I guess there's really no reason to run Bullet Punch. I guess. I mean, I'd rather run Bullet Punch just for the Sylveons to come on battlespot, honestly. But it's all right. It's all right. Could have switched out in Tyranitar, and then we could have lived an Extreme Speed. But it's okay. Have we versed you yet, Sebastian? I feel like we've versed you. Pikachu, no item, doesn't want to get knocked off. Swampert, Lapras, Glalie, no item. Blaziken, and Charizard. Okay, something tells me you're not bringing the Glalie or the Pikachu, so we have to work around that. It looks like it's going to be a little bit of a weather war. I see some possible rain, and I see a lot of possibilities. Oh my gosh. All right, I'm going to lead Crustle. I'm gonna bring Tyranitar and Excadrill. I think that pretty much can seal the deal. No matter what you bring. The only thing that can really stop me is the Swampert. But I have Crustle, so if you lead Swampert, we can counter you. We can counter your Waterfall, which is what I really want to do. I really would love to counter your Waterfall. There's this really fun Hitmonlee that you guys suggested, that someone suggested that I want to add to, or that I want to bring. I can't really bring it with the Sand team. Probably bring it, not next episode, because I want to use this team again. Goes with the Glalie. I mean, I'm gonna Shell Smash, I guess. We're gonna just Shell Smash. We outspeed this thing, which is in and of itself ridiculous because you're base 80 across the board. I'm a fast Crustle. You're clearly not a fast Glalie. Our White Herb is gonna restore our fallen stats. Frost Breath. I dodge. Oh, that's it. It's over, Crustle. Crustle, it's your time to shine. Land the Stone Edge. There we go, Crustle. You finally get some time to shine. You finally get some time to shine. Now, I believe Counter has negative priority. So if he goes down to Sumpex, which is the Swampert, we should be able to click Counter. I'm gonna click it. Almost positive the Counter has negative priority. We're gonna see the Mega Evolution on the Swampert. Is Crustle gonna be the god today? Is he going to be the god? Let's see. Earthquake, okay. You know what? That's not Waterfall. I wanted to see Waterfall, but I think Earthquake will do. It'll still do a good amount. We're gonna counter do 160. And I think that should bring us to the point where knockoff will where Stone Edge will take you out. There we go. Ain't nobody care about resistances. You're going down. Crustle the king. Man, if you would have waterfalled. I mean, this is kind of better, I guess. It is literally better. Lagok. That's a crazy name for a Blaziken. Okay, so you can definitely destroy our face. Do I predict the protect? I'm predicting the protect. I'm going hard. I'm going hard. Darn it! I got too greedy. I got way too greedy. And that might cost us the game. Yo, I think it might actually cost us the game. I can't believe he didn't protect. Goes for the EQ. EQ Blaziken. All right. We're living. That's after -2. Stone Edge, you better connect. Do not play games with me, boy. Do not play games with me. I love how Blaziken gets access. I love how Blaziken doesn't get access to any priority at all. I absolutely love it. One of the fastest Pokemon. I mean, this one doesn't even have speed boost. What am I saying? All right, let's go to the T-Tart. We have to play this right. We have to play this right. Mega Evolution is a thing that we're going to be doing right now. I'm so upset that Stone Edge didn't connect. I'm pretty sure we're just going to drop to this thing. Luckily, the Sand will get rid of the potential Focus S this Blaziken might have, so that when Excadrill comes in to outspeed it, only because it doesn't have speed boost. If it had speed boost, we would have lost, actually. We literally would have lost because that Stone Edge missed. We outspeed even a Blaziken. Oh my gosh. That's something else. EQ, we can eat up easy peasy lemon squeezy. He's got a Trick Room team right here, guys. He's just trying to do the most under the Trick Room. Down goes Logok, and we're gonna take a W. I'm gonna take it. I don't care. I'm on the ladder. These other people are on the ladder. We're both on the ladder. I'm taking that as a W. And we're gonna try to get, can we please, listen, Arceus, can we please get a second win today? You can send Marco again. Send me Marco. I don't care. I do want to use this team again. I really do like Sand. I love weather teams so much. I think they're so much fun. And I like Sand. Sand has some of the coolest Pokemon, if not the coolest out of the weather trio. We're gonna see Rusty. I mean, we're back up to like the high 1500s. We're versing some low people though. Rotom, Lopunny. Oh, we lost. I know the power of Lopunny. Scizor, Gudra, Volcarona, and Sylveon. Pretty rough for us. I'm gonna lead Sableye. And I'm gonna bring Tyranitar and Excadrill. I can't see any other options here. Pretty rough stuff. That Lopunny is going to wreck shop if it has, what is that move called that we saw the Kangaskhan use? Oh my gosh. Facade. If it has Facade, this is going to be one rough duckling. This is going to be an extremely rough duckling. Not really sure what I'll do. I'm not really sure what I'll do. Sableye versus Rotom. So not the best, but not the worst. I'm probably just gonna Calm Mind here. We're gonna Calm Mind. Because I feel like we'll see a Will-O-Wisp here, potentially. Then again, why would he Will-O-Wisp when I could Mega Evolve? There's no way, he's gonna Volt Switch. Hydro Pump straight up. Okay, we can eat that. We have +1. I'm a Sableye. Now I can pretty much see you deciding to switch out, like Volt Switching. I feel like I have to make a read in order to make things happen. So I'm gonna go for a Dark Pulse here. We're gonna see another Hydro Pump and it's gonna connect. That is a problem. That is a problem. Because now I have to recover. Dark Pulse, not doing too much. We're not gonna see Lefty, so he's probably got the Citrus. Gotta click Recover. Now is when he's gonna make plays. Like you can't, once you see Recover Sableye, you know you gotta figure some stuff out. We're gonna see another Hydro Pump. 3 pumps connect in a row. Never in all my years. Never in any of my years. I'm gonna go for a Calm Mind here, because now he's on a roll. He knows he's gonna crit. I mean, I'm wearing the shirt. He's gonna crit at some point. Actually, now that he saw Recover, he's really gonna think hard. He's probably gonna Volt Switch out. But he'll crit that. He'll probably crit that. Let's see what he does. Let's see what he does. Goes for another Hydro Pump. It misses. So we get lucky. We get real lucky. Let's go for the recover. I'm sure he brought the Lopunny, so we can't Mega Evolve ever. We have to burn that Lopunny. It's our only hope. He's gonna go for the Volt Switch. Brilliant. I think that was brilliant. I think that was exactly what he had to do. And it was at the right time. I wanted to Dark Pulse at some point when I thought he would Volt Switch, but he put me in a position where I couldn't. He knew I had to recover because I wanted to Dark Pulse onto the Lopunny. But we're gonna see Scizor come out. That's a good sign. I am definitely gonna go for the Will-O-Wisp here. I am 100%. If this is Mega Scizor, oh yes! All right, so there's no Lopunny. There's no Lopunny, we have a chance. Granted, this thing gets Bullet Punch, just as scary for all my Rock-type Pokemon. Just as scary as Lopunny. But my Sableye is much happier now. It's so happy that it hasn't missed a single Will-O-Wisp during its time here on Road to Ranked. We're gonna see an SD, which makes perfect sense. Definitely makes sense to see that. I have no reason, I can't Calm Mind anymore. I have to just Dark Pulse for damage. I can't switch out, I can't do anything. I just have to Dark Pulse for damage. I could recover, but I'm not going to. And I'm not gonna Mega Evolve either. He's gonna SD again. We see that he does outspeed me, which is very unfortunate. Dark Pulse, of course, is going to be resisted, but I'm at like +2. So it should do a good amount. It does a good amount of damage. It definitely does a good amount of damage. Enough where now I might want to Mega Evolve. I feel like I can live something because he's burned. I mean, he's at +2 right now. Do you think I can live something for at +2? You know what? We're gonna Mega Evolve because I really only needed the Sableye to take out the Scizor or the Lopunny. That's what I really needed it for. And I think we're getting our wish. We're gonna be able to do that. I want the extra defense that you get from Mega Evolving so that we can live this bullet. Oh, he's going for a Bullet Punch. Gonna go for a Bullet Punch. We could definitely eat that up. I probably didn't need to Mega Evolve for that, but it's okay. Another Dark Pulse. Thanks to the Mega Evolution boost and special attack, we can take him out. Down goes the Scizor, and it looks like we might actually get a second win today. Second win, more like second wind. Ha! That's why I want to bring this team back. This is why I want to bring this team back. I like this sand. Rotom's gonna come back out. Really won't be able to do too much to us no matter what. Even if it lands a Hydro Pump, I can click recover again. He's gonna go for the Hydro Pump. It's gonna connect. He's 4 for 5. I was gonna say, but unless he crits me, he's not having any of these fingers. He's not having any of these fingers. You know what I'd really like to name my Sableye? Rumpelstiltskin. Sableye looks like the closest thing to Rumpelstiltskin that we have in the game. Gonna go for a Volt Switch here. Not gonna do too much, which is perfect. I went for a recover again. I could have went for Dark Pulse, but I want to play it safe. We're gonna see Volcarona. Now that is dangerous. That's pretty dangerous. I don't know if I can really play games here. I think I have to switch out. Because Dark Pulse isn't going to do much. Then we're going to Quiver Dance, and that's going to be a huge problem. So we're going to switch right out into Tyranitar. I have to switch right out into Tyranitar. Break the potential Focus Sash with the Sandstorm. Go for a Stone Edge in the following turn. Even if he has Giga Drain, it's not going to matter. Because he's definitely Quiver Dancing here. We're going to see the Quiver Dance. Definitely going to Quiver Dance. We can respond to that with a Stone Edge. It'll one-shot, and the Sand will go ahead and bring him down, break his Sash. And even if Giga Drain Speed brings his Sash back, the Sand's there at the end of the turn to take care of him. And since Rock-type Pokemon get a boosted attack, boosted defense, special defense specifically, in the Sand, we're pretty much good to go. So we had to make that switch, could not go for Dark Pulse, because it would do nothing after that Quiver Dance. Granted, I could have just calm-minded every time he Quiver Danced, but then knowing my luck, I would get critical hitted, go down, and then we'd have like a +4 Quiver Dancing Volcarona on the field. Bug Buzz's gonna be neutral, not gonna do too much. Oh, just kidding, it's super effective, I'm dead. See, I fooled you there. I fooled you there. Oh my gosh, I forgot. Ground resists Bug, Rock does not resist Bug. Definitely my fault. But luckily, we're fine. Because all Excadrill has to do, actually, I don't even want to take any chances, man. Excadrill, with that Life Orb, Earthquake, is going to do enough to take you out. I don't want to go for Rock Slide Miss. I really don't. I really don't want to see Rock Slide Miss. So let's go ahead and go for the EQ. I mean, if he switches out, that's a huge problem for us. But I can't risk the rock slide miss. Yes! Okay, doesn't switch out. Can EQ pick up the knockout? EQ is gonna be enough to pick up the knockout on that Volcarona. And now it is Rotom versus the world. The only thing I can go for against the Rotom is the rock slide. Potential flinches. We have sand damage that's gonna be chipping away. And then rock slide should do a good amount. It's life orb, it's neutral. It's gonna connect, which is exciting, always. Like I said, this isn't the Mold Breaker Excadrill, it's the Sand Rush Excadrill. Otherwise, I could just go for EQ and call it a day. We're gonna see a Will-O-Wisp, it's going to connect. We don't see Citrus, which has me worried. We've seen Hydro Pump, Volt Switch, and Willow. If this is a Rest Rotom, I'm gonna be a pretty sad panda because this battle just got a lot longer if it is. Unless we miss our rock slide, and there's the rest. Okay, all right. I should have just switched down to Sableye. Because now I gotta start Calm Minding again if I wanna win. There's the Lum. I'm sorry, there's the Chesto. Sandstorm's gonna subside, which is really bad. He's used 5 Hydro Pumps though. Huh. I think I still have to rock slide. The only reason why I went for rock slide on that last one was because I could flinch him and stop the rest completely, or crit him and stop the rest completely. But we obviously didn't have that luck on our side. We're gonna see that it does nothing but see, there's the flinch. Oh, if we would have connected, that sandstorm damage would have been super useful. Another flinch would be ideal. Definitely would be ideal. Although this battle, no matter what, making reads. I think he's saving his Hydro Pumps for the Sableye, which is definitely a smart play. I'm gonna basically have to sit there and Calm Mind and recover and Calm Mind and recover. So it's gonna be a little bit of a long struggle, but totally worth it. Totes my goats worth it. I really like this player didn't use Hydro Pumps. I really, really like that. When you're playing Pokemon, you have to think about the entire game, and that's what this guy's doing by not using his Hydro Pumps. Mega Sableye, though. Mega Sableye really, really doesn't care about how far in advance you want to think. I'm not gonna lie to you. I could potentially Will-O-Wisp and get that chip damage going, but he has rest. He's gonna rest now, actually, which I think is a huge mistake. I think his only hope for beating me was to go for like Hydro Pump crit, Hydro Pump crit. Because I'm gonna Calm Mind now while you rest. You have to sleep for 2 turns, which is gonna give me 2 turns extra to bulk up my defenses and my attack. That's why Calm Mind is so deadly. You build your shields and your swords at the same time. And I'm definitely surprised my opponent hasn't forfeited, but I'm not gonna forfeit just to end this video. Hey, no way. We're gonna see Sableye do the work right now. We're gonna see Sableye do the work. Realistically, I'm probably gonna have to get like all the way up to probably plus 4 to 2-shot this thing. And what's gonna end up happening is I'll try plus 3. I'll try plus 3. We'll go for a Dark Pulse here as he goes for a Hydro Pump. His Volt Switch, Hydro Pump, Rest, and Will-O-Wisp. So he might Will-O-Wisp me for residual damage, but I don't think that would be the right play either. He's gonna wake up, goes for the Volt Switch. Oh, he only had 5 Hydro Pumps. He wasn't thinking about the long game. He doesn't have 8. He didn't PP up. Okay, that's what it was. So this is gonna be a 2-hit KO easy mode. If he wants to rest again, then that's his up to him if he wants to rest again. He's gonna rest. Kind of pointless, because now he has to sleep for 2 turns, and I can go for the 2-hit KO with the Dark Pulse. Sableye, Heartless with gems all up in its back, kind of looking like muck with those colors. Those look like garbage just stuck in your back. How Alolan Muck has garbage stuck in his teeth, or has teeth now that because of the garbage that got hard in his mouth. I don't know, man. These Alolan forms are getting wild. We are, however, going to snag 2 W's today, which makes me very, very happy. And I hope it makes you happy too. If you enjoyed, don't forget to show some shady love. That thumbs up down below. I think I'm gonna bring this exact team one more time because you know what? It did us good today, and I like me some wins. Have yourselves a good day, but above all else, keep it shady.